Hey guys, welcome back to Good Gamers. I'm Masonator, and today I will go over my Week 10 NFL game picks. So, quite a few upsets last week. Let's see. We had I think it was the Vikings, yeah. Minnesota beat the Lions. The Bears lost, which I wasn't surprised. The Seahawks lost to, I'm pretty sure, the Bills. Yes. And it actually wasn't even all that close, but that was kind of surprising. And then the Buccaneers lost 38-3 against the Saints. I could not believe that. I thought at least it would be a close game. And then the other surprise for me was the Dolphins beating the Cardinals. So now we'll go over my Week 10 game picks. So for the first game, we have the Colts at the Titans. Both of these teams are actually having a good season. The Titans just came off of a win against Chicago, which doesn't surprise me. But the Colts are also doing good. I can't remember who they just played. I'm going to say they win, though. 27-20 final score. Now we have the Buccaneers at the Panthers. So the Buccaneers had a rough loss to the Saints. They're going to come back from that. Brady's going to shape up that team. And they're going to play good again. It's a division game, so they have to win it. And the Panthers just aren't that great this season. I know that Christian McCaffrey is back, but who did they play last week? I can't remember. And I can't remember if they won or lost. Well, let me know who they played. Anyway, I think Tampa Bay wins it 31-17. Now we have an NFC East matchup. The Eagles at the Giants. So that's funny. Whenever it's NFC East teams, you know it's going to be a close one anyway. That division is still so tight. But I think the Eagles are the better team here. I mean, the Giants aren't awful. They're probably the second best team in that division right now. But I think the Eagles are the best. I don't see any of these teams making it far into the playoffs. But I see the Eagles winning the division. So I'm going to say final score 28-17. Eagles over the Giants. Now we have the Jaguars at the Packers. Packers are playing good this season, and the Jaguars are not. So I'm not sure who's going to win. No, I'm joking. Obviously, Green Bay wins this game at home. I'm going to say final score 20-38. I don't see the Jaguars getting very close. They might not even score 20 points. Now I have the football team at the Lions. The Lions aren't playing bad. They have, like a 3 or 4 game win streak. Oh, no, they lost their streak. I just said that they lost last week. But they aren't playing bad. And Washington comes from the NFC East. So, you can about imagine how good they are. But I think this game will be somewhat close. Both of these teams might be one of the worst in their division, if not the worst. So I'm going to say final score 19-26. Now I have the Texans at the Browns. Texans aren't doing good this season. I don't know what happened, but it's not good. The Browns aren't doing bad. They've beat a few tough teams. So I'm going to have to say that the Browns win this one. It could be fairly high score. I'm going to say final score 24-30. But there could be more scores. I don't know. Could be less too. Now we have the Bills at the Cardinals. Fun fact about this matchup, these are the only two teams who have beaten the Seahawks this season. Find that kind of interesting. It'll be a really good game. Both of these quarterbacks are so dynamic, and they have good offenses to accompany them. Defenses are strong too. I'm really excited to watch this game. I wish it was the Sunday night one. But anyway, I think I'm going to have to say that Buffalo wins, because Arizona lost to the Dolphins. But they have beat some surprising teams. So I have the Bills. Anyway, final score 34-31. Now I have the Chargers at the Dolphins. The Dolphins have really shocked me this season. And then Tua is 2-0 right now, which really surprises me because I never thought they would beat the Cardinals. So I'm going to have to say that the Dolphins win this one. I think Herbert is still playing as quarterback for the Chargers, and he's not bad, but he's no Tua, and they don't have the same offense as the Dolphins. It should be fairly easy for Miami. They're soaring this season, and the Chargers are having a rough time. I'm going to say final score 17-30. Now I have the Broncos at the Raiders. Broncos are kind of coming around this season. I mean, they still aren't even close to where they were when they won Super Bowl 50, but they aren't terrible. And the Raiders, I don't know. They've beat some tough teams, but also they've lost quite a few games. They seem to have a rough schedule, though. So I'm going to have to give the win to Las Vegas. It's at home for them. I don't know. Final score 20-28. Now I have the Seahawks at the Rams. This should be a good matchup. Usually these NFC West, I believe, matchups are good. And this one shouldn't be any different. I do, however, think that the Seahawks will be able to win this one. Coming off a loss to the Bills, I don't see them losing 2 straight, especially against the Rams. So I'm going to say final score 27-20. Seahawks over the Rams. Now I have the 49ers at the Saints. And the Saints blew away the Buccaneers, and Buccaneers aren't an easy team to beat. They have beat themselves a few times, but they aren't easy. And the 49ers are also playing pretty good football this season. So this should be a pretty good one. Although 49ers are just what's the right word? I can't think of the right word, but they just go back and forth because they play really good, then they play really bad. Then they play really good, and then they play really bad. It's just, I don't know. I don't know about them. You never know when they're going to win. But I'm going to say that New Orleans wins this one. Final score 27-34. Now we have the Bengals at the Steelers. I'll be super surprised if the Steelers lose this game. It's a division game, and they're 8-0. And the Bengals are not very good. Joe Burrow is starting to play pretty good. I will say that. He's coming around. But I don't see how the Steelers can lose this game. I know that there's going to be one of them that they probably shouldn't lose, but they will anyway. I don't see them going 16-0. But I hope they don't lose to the Bengals. That's just going to be sad. Anyway, I'm going to say final score 20-31. Pittsburgh at home. And now, this is a Sunday night game. The Ravens at the Patriots. I gotta say the Ravens win this game. The Patriots are struggling so hard this season. They almost lost to the Jets. A 51-yard field goal won the game for them. Yeah, they won by 3 points to the Jets. So I don't see how they can beat an actual good team, the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to say final score 34-17. Now I have the Vikings at the Bears on Monday night. So Kirk Cousins has a terrible record on Monday night, but the Bears aren't good this season. I mean, the 5 games that they've won, they barely won, and they almost shouldn't have. One game the Lions dropped a pass in the end zone. The Buccaneers beat themselves, basically. And then their defense has made a few good stops at the end of games. But still, I'm a Bears fan. I don't think they deserve the 5 wins that they have. They don't really know what they're doing. So I'm going to have to say Minnesota keeps rolling on this one. No one seems to be able to stop Dalvin Cook. And Vikings keep it rolling. Kirk Cousins gets his first Monday night win. I'm going to say final score 20-14. All Bears games are low score. They have a good defense. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which picks you agree and disagree with, or, just whichever ones you want. And don't forget to join our Discord server. I'll have some of the information in the description. And I will see you next time on Good Gamers. Thanks for watching.